Heyo, it's Abby. It's been a while since I filmed a video like this, but I thought this would be a good thing to film for myself, and I thought maybe some of you might be interested. So, we're gonna dive straight in. This is my Pokemon card collection. We're gonna start little and work our way up. Obviously, I have a lot of bulk. We're not gonna show all of that. I do need to organize it at some point, but we are going to start with my EX, my RR binder, I guess. Obviously, these aren't like crazy rare or anything, but I try to keep one of each RR rarity that I pull. And honestly, all together like this, they're very nice to look at. So I couldn't tell you like what set. There's a lot of Terastal in here and more recent stuff because I've only really gotten into Pokemon card collecting like 2 years ago, year and a half ago. So my collection's still very small, but I am having fun collecting. And that's pretty much what I have in here, but I think I have some stuff in the back here. Oh yeah, my baby shinies, I believe as they are called. Ignore the dust. I'm not really hardcore super collecting these. My friend collects them, and so I kind of buy them when I see them for a good price, and then if he already has them, I keep them for myself kind of situation. So I have a small collection, but I wouldn't mind expanding them to be fair. Yeah, I have a few cuties here and there, but yeah, mainly doubles that my friend didn't need, so I would like to get more of these before the price goes up. I think that's it for this binder. Next, we have my Zippy Good binder because in here, we have my full arts, well, AR rarity full arts for the most part. And these are not organized, they're just in here. I do want to make some theme pages, and you know, some of them have like sets and stuff, but again, random stuff that I've picked up, stuff that I've pulled myself, mainly art and Pokemon that I like. I really like connecting cards and just the cutie cards, you know? I'm a girly pop. Can't blame me for that, right? I did want to like show you guys some cards up close and feature them and stuff, but honestly, looking at it like this, they're all so good. I like water themed stuff, I like nature, I like foods, you guys know my favorite colors. So, it's looking like this. This is like from the end of the year-ish, or a little before that, I guess. And just stuff I've picked up. I try to grab them under 400 yen in Japan. That seems to be like the average AR rarity at price. So if I see anything under that, I do try to snag it up. Some of them have grown. I really would like to go through and like talk about prices, and like most of my ARs, I will say I bought for around or under 400 yen. So I think it'll be interesting to look at them and compare the prices. Maybe at the end of the year we can go through and see like what they were at the beginning of the year and then the end of the year. I didn't really grow up with Pokemon, but I definitely have a newfound appreciation for it now that I've been playing Pokopia so much. So I have been collecting some older arts now and trying to pick up some pieces from different sets. So I have some other stuff in here too. So I really like Gumi and the evolutions of Gumi. I like the colors, and there's another reason that I really like Gumi, but it includes some personal information, so we won't get into that. I have always loved Psyduck. Growing up, like I said, I wasn't really allowed to watch or collect Pokemon or play, but I always really liked Misty from what I knew of her from my friends and stuff. So I love all of Misty's Pokemon, especially Psyduck, Togepi, and Pigeon. Because why not? I love Pigeon. The art's so cute. So just little things that I'm collecting here and there. Everyone has to have a Pikachu collection, right? I don't know. I heard that these might be worth something someday. I had quite a few from stuff that I've been opening myself, so I decided to dedicate a page to them. I would like to get more Pikachus. These are like some older ones. I started collecting from the Scarlet and Violet era. I don't know too much about the rarities and stuff from stuff before that, but collecting cards that I think are cute. I think these just came with something I ordered off of Mercari, but I thought the art was nice. And of course, my beloved Morpeko. I identify as hangry Morpeko most of the time, but there are days when I am pleasant, happy Morpeko. And one of my friends gifted me this beautiful 4-card set. There is a Morpeko full art, which I do have. See, some of the full arts I do want to get multiples of so I can have them in like both collections. Let me know how you guys sort out your collections, but like there's my Morpeko. I love it. Morpeko eating candy. Like, it would go nice on this page. No doubt about it, so. But AR prices are going up. Of course, a Belly Bolt. I love Iono. I think she's adorable. I relate to her as like a streamer, YouTuber, and I just like her design. I think she's adorable. Belly Bolt, I think he's round, cute, and I found this one recently. So one of my favorite things to do is to dig through bulk bins, the storage bins, and find cute cards. I could do that for hours. So I love doing that. I would like to start some more collections by artists. So there are a few artists that I love. They have a lot of cute cards. Haven't really gotten to that stage yet, but I need to look through my own bulk and make some different artist pages. I am struggling with like separating my Iono and Belly Bolt stuff, so I don't know. Right now, this is what it looks like. And then random stuff. So this is a Kanahe card. Kanahe is my favorite artist ever. I have loved her since I was like in elementary school, middle school. She has a few Pokemon cards. Some of them are very expensive because they're in the Pokekyun set, but this one I managed to get for a few hundred yen. I know currently it's around 2,500 yen-ish, so it's growing. And these I recently picked up at the card store. The Jirachi was like 180 yen, and then the Eevee was like 1,200 yen, and I would love to collect all of the Kagayaku, Shining, is that the English name for them? Mainly, I collect in Japanese because that's what I have access to, and I like keeping my collection uniform, but I do have some English cards here and there. Another Pokemon page, Minun and Plusle, or Plusle, and I want the full arts for them. They're so cute. I just love them. And then these are some SRs. SSR, again, a rarity I'm not super familiar with, but it fit in here, so put it here. We have some doubles. I feel like I would be okay letting go of some of these. And then some more SRs. These are just cards that I've pulled and stuff. These I bought recently. I love the art of the Direnne. And I love Screamtail. I identify as Screamtail. Round and loud. I feel like I'm talking really fast, so I have some doubles here. These are just like SR trainer cards. This is Zoroark, but it's an SR, so I put it here. I guess it kind of goes with this page. I do like when the art is more uniform, so at some point, you know, I will maybe get enough so they can have their own pages with similar styles, but for now. These are from, I think most of them are from the Eevee Heroes set, S8B, and I got these off Mercari because when I went to Korea a few years ago, we opened a bunch of Eevee Heroes because it was still available, of all things. And I love them, but I was like, I kind of really want them in Japanese. And of course, Eevee Heroes, isn't the English title Evolving Skies? Something like that? Obsolete here. So expensive. Nothing to be found. But these were, I think I got these as like a bundle for, I want to say like 2,000 yen? Something like that. It wasn't a crazy price, but I was price checking these guys. The rarities RRR, a rarity I'm not super familiar with, but these guys have gone up. This one, not so much. I don't think that one's crazy rare. And then this, I think this is like the same rarity as the RR. Yeah, RR. So these aren't like crazy expensive either, but I love the art. I'm glad I picked these up before they got too expensive. And then, of course, my Korean pulls. I have a Espeon SR and a Trainer, which is cool. And then this is from Terastal. Oh my gosh. Has that remote been there the whole time? I love my full page of Eevees. This could go in the RR binder, but this was kind of supposed to be my Eeveelution corner. There is no method to the madness, really. But apparently these are going up in price too, so I'm keeping them safe. But yeah, this was like my kind of all my cutesies, I guess. Next binder. Okay, this one. So it's not a real master set. Oh, it goes this way. But I really like the 151 because first generation, that's the one I know the most. I decided to collect the Pokeball foil, the Monster Ball foil, as we call it here. Obviously, it's not, you know, crazy expensive, but it's a little bit shinier and prettier than the regular paper cards, so I have done pretty well with this collection. I've had a lot of help from friends, and as you can see, it's looking pretty good. So these are all Pokefoils. I did have a few Master Ball foils in here, but I took them out just because I want to keep it uniform. Gengar was really hard to find. It was a little expensive. A few of these I did have to buy, but thankfully 151 was still kind of on shelves, barely, when I started collecting these, so I did get a lot of them from the bulk bins. Like, I would go to my card store and I would sit there and I would shuffle through them and take all the Pokefoils. Good times. So, yeah, my 151 collection. And then we get to the ARs. Ooh, I think I bought most of these, but they weren't crazy expensive. They are going up now. And these, the other ARs weren't crazy back then too. I know Psyduck is going up a little bit now. I know the Snorlax is too, and Mewtwo. These I picked up recently. These two weren't too bad. I think they're like lightly played. They have a little bit of whitening and stuff, you know, but it's for my personal collection. I'm not gonna get them graded. Ideally would like to hold on to them and not sell them. Paid a little more for the Zard, but yeah, I got what I could. I don't have the Mew yet. I'm still missing some SRs that are a little pricey, and I only have the SAR that I pulled myself. They're just not in my budget right now, and I only foresee them going up more and more, so I don't know if I'll ever complete the SAR page, but the rest looks good, and I'm okay with that. And then, oh yeah, I have these too. I'm missing one energy card. I have just the normal cards, I guess, from Terastal, the Pokefoils, because I think they're really pretty. I'm missing Badoo because that one was worth a lot because people were putting it in their decks, but I think it's come down a little bit now. But yeah, so this is my Terastal. I'm still missing quite a few here and there. I need to actually look into getting them before they get expensive. There's a few here I'm missing. I think I'm missing a bunch of item cards. So, oh, maybe those are Pokemon. I don't know. I need to figure that out. I haven't really been collecting lately, so I see a lot from here. And I'm not putting in the full arts from this set. I'm just collecting the Pokefoils because expensive. I would rather get something to fill this page in. But yeah, those are my demi-master sets, I guess. Not master sets, I know, but something fun to collect. I actually want to collect Stellar Miracle next. I know old set, not a super expensive rare set, but I really like some of the cards in there. You've kept up with me this far. I will show you the good stuff. This is my Toploader binder that my friend very kindly gifted to me, and this is where my hits are. So, Terastal, Glaceon, no, Vaporeon. Oh, Vaporeon. For some reason I thought I had Glaceon. Okay, I have my three favorites. Vaporeon, Leafeon, Espeon, and then I have Eevee. I would really like the Cake Eevee card. Then we have Soul Blaze. Pikachu EX, which might find a new home sooner or later, and then I have some other SARs. This one is very beautiful. I do love my Bread Dog, though. This was my first SAR that I pulled. This was back before I really knew what Pokemon cards were. My friends were visiting, and we got a few packs each, and I pulled this guy from a single, and it was all downhill from there. These are my Master Ball foils, which I am thinking about selling. I know that the market is going up right now. I'm thinking it might be a good time to let them go. I'm not attached to them, though Master Ball Vaporeon is very cool. I am in need of funds right now, so next time you see this collection, they might not be here. My pride and joy. So these, my friend Alex pulled for me. I was obsessed with Miriam, or in Japanese, she's called Mimosa. And online, I used the name Mimosa for a long time. It's a beautiful flower. It's not just an alcoholic drink. And then my holy grail card, Iono. I will pull this one out. So this is from Clayburst, which is an also obsolete set. You cannot buy it here. Very, very expensive. For some reason last year, they restocked, last year or the year before? I think it was last year. They restocked it and I got like 20 packs, 30 packs, I can't remember, but she was in there. Is that not crazy? This was like the grail card for me, so I pulled her myself and I will treasure her forever. So that was exciting. That may be like the most exciting moment in my Pokemon card history life. We have some other SARs here. English Iono that I was gifted, love her. I have another Iono promo that I'm obsessed with, but it's in the promo bag, so I haven't taken it out yet. I have a Zard, which I also might sell, but I also kind of want to hold on to it and see if it goes up, but I don't know. I have a Metagross, Latias, and oh, and then I have the MAs. I'm not super into the Mega Arts, but I do have a Zard and a Gengar, so I might hold on to them, see how they grow. Back here I have a few other cards. The Akane sign card that I pulled used to be worth 8,000 yen, now it's down to like 2,000 yen. Whatever, I like Akane and I pulled it myself, so I'm happy. The Crazy Miku card, which was at the time worth about $200, I believe. I don't know what she's worth now, and I don't have the other half, but pulled that one. These were a gift from Sylvia, I believe, because I am an INFJ. We all have matching cards. And, of course, the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering cards that she gifted me. I have two others that I need to put in here, but I need to find them. But Sammy, Elle, Lorien, and Pip. If you know, you know. So yeah, this is just kind of a flip through. If there are any cards you want to see up close, or if you want more details or anything, I can do a flip through or something maybe. Maybe I'll post some shorts with like prices and stuff, but I think it'd be cool if we revisited this at the end of the year. See if my collection changed at all, see if the prices changed at all, and yeah. I would love to see your guys' collections. If you don't want to do, if you don't make videos and stuff, send me a picture. Instagram, Twitter, anywhere. Join us on Discord. We're always talking about Pokemon cards. So come show me your hits and your collections. And I think that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye!